So, when you notice yung sa temperature, what we did here is we could adjust it kahit online through our software.
Okay.
Kahit wala ka dito.
So nakikita mo na siya, kailangan ng adjustment.
For example, wala ka dito, you wanna adjust the temperature, let's say gusto mong gawin, let's say -18 to -9, pwede naman gawin kahit wala ka doon. And what else we did sa software, if we can go here.
Sige, sir.
May tracking siya dito. You can see, through 10 a.m., ito yung temperature, dito siya nag-spike to -15, tapos nag-on ulit yung compressor, going back to -20. Tapos, what else we can do here is, pag, for example, it reaches a certain temperature, danger zone, pwede siya mag-send ng alarm sa'yo or notification, either through email or through to text. So, if ever may problema, informed ka at the moment na nagka-problema, if na-connect siya sa internet.
So, kahit na nagbabakasyon ka, nasa beach ka.
Ma-view mo, like, ano yung temperature ng storage ko na yun. Kasi nag-positive 5, ay, di pwede to. Ayusin ko nga yung temperature kasi yung laman ko, pwede lang, from -5 to 0, let's say, yung temperature. Pwede ma-adjust.
So, kahit nasa Manila ka, tapos mga storage mo, nasa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, you can manage that easily.
Yes, basta it's connected through the internet.
Connected to the internet.
Yes, yun yung importante. Yeah. And what this can do also, it can print HACCP report dito din.
Okay.
And you can also print yung temperature throughout, like, let's say, through a week or a month. Kasi na-view mo siya dito. Sa application na.
Galing.
Gusto mo bang matuto ng agribusiness, crops, livestock and poultry, aquaculture, at ma-inspire sa mga success stories? Agribusiness, how it works. As a YouTube channel, Agribusiness features entrepreneurs, farmers, organizations, OFWs, investors. However, beyond our usual content and official endorsements, Agribusiness does not engage in other business dealings with them. While our viewers and featured individuals and entities may choose to pursue business deals with each other on their own, we encourage them to be cautious in doing so.
Magkita-kita po tayo sa National Dairy Summit sa Iloilo Convention Center, October 28 to 30, 2024. Pwede po kayong dumating at dumalo doon sa convention. So, Sir John, any other yung scenario na I mentioned kanina, no, na owner ka ng pen or pond at sarili mong harvest, so pwede niya gamitin. Any other part ng channel na pwedeng gumamit nito? Pwede ba to sa owners ng restaurants or let's say for example yung trader moving the produce from the farm to the market?
Yes, sir. Excellent question po, sir. Actually, especially nung bare months po, we have to be ready with the produce. Right? Be ready with produce, be ready with a lot of frozen products and the like. Kasi marami pong enjoy po tayo doon during that time, no? This is a perfect situation for that, right? Yung mga cold storages po natin, napupuno po siya. All of a sudden, imagine nyo po restaurant owner po kayo, may storage na po kayo sa likod, right? Not only to maintain your products, no, but to prolong it.
Yeah.
Right? And kagandahan po nito is kahit po na-mention nyo po fish pen or so, pag malapit po kayo sa dagat, may inilalagay po kaming coating, right? Para hindi po
makalawang yung structure.
Opo.
Perfect din ito doon sa mga restaurants na chain of restaurants,
yes.
'Di ba? Let's say dito sa Manila, meron silang 10 branches, yes, ganyan.
Po. Sa likod po, pwede po natin ilagay ito. Sa hospital po.
Hospital?
Yes po.
Okay.
Pag yung mga vaccines po natin, kailangan po talaga natin siyang alagaan. Kasi yun po yung ilalagay natin sa sarili nating mga katawan. Right?
Okay.
Pwede po natin ilagay lahat.
So, hindi lang food?
Yes po. Anything temperature controlled po, we will make sure that you have the facilities to have it covered. Yes po.
Wow, galing. Okay. Any other things na super important para dito sa project?
Yung energy.
Okay.
Minsan po kasi we have such a thing as power outages. Right? So let's say nagbukas yung mall sa umaga, malakas po yung energy surge po niyan sa umaga.
Okay.
Pwede po ma-overwhelm yung mga compressor natin and the like, no? May sistema po kami doon na nilagay din po diyan to prevent the overwhelming auto shutdown and the like. So we're covered. Ayun po.
So if you see this, this is yung solar battery. It powers this mini computer that we give with the unit.
Okay.
So it's this thing. You can power also a small pocket Wi-Fi, or any type of Wi-Fi na kailangan. Para will always be connected to the internet online. So you're always able to view this. And it to always be connected to the internet. Hindi siya connected dito sa electrical system neto. It's separate.
Separate siya.
Yes po.
Sir, yung ating
Ito yung likod.
yan po yung likod. So makita niyo po, meron po tayong malaki at merong maliit. Yung maliit po, yan po yung chiller natin.
Yung chiller yan.
Yan. Yung malaki po natin yung freezer.
Ito yung freezer.
Kung pansin niyo po, meron kaming space sa baba. Diyan po namin ilalagay. That's the exact space for the genset. May genset po.
Okay.
And then, sa taas po nilalagay yung solar pag kailangan po na may solar. Pati po yung wind. So lahat po yan automated with a system that you saw. Tingnan po natin yung aming warehouse.
Okay.
Yung warehouse natin, kompleto po tayo ng stock ng mga insulation walls. Malaki, maliit, even the small nuts that are temperature sensitive that is needed to build a modular cold storage or even a huge traditional cold storage as high as 9,000 pallet positions. Kompleto po tayo. Lahat po ng maliliit na stocks namin nandyan. Lahat po ng malalaki nandito. Makikita nyo po yung dulo namin, nandyan po lahat ng ating mga compressor. So, may stock po tayo.
Bakit nyo naisip gawin yung modular? Tama ba? Ang intindi ko, it started with the big mga refrigeration, no?
Yes po.
So let's say for example, yung mga big storage ng onions sa Palayan City.
Yes.
Sa Nueva Ecija. Di ba? Sobrang lalaki ng mga yan.
Yes po.
So parang, is it the original business is like that?
Okay.
Tapos nag-introduce kayo ng modular?
Okay, so the company started with the big traditional cold storages. Even now, we have clients that are huge cold storages. No? But one of the things that we realized is at the end of the value chain, the supply chain, dun po nadadrop yung cold chain. So, syempre, hindi ka naman pwede maglagay ng malaking cold storage because it requires a hectare or at least 2 in order for it to make financial sense as a businessman. Right? So, hindi mo pwedeng gawin yun. Lalo, for example, sa Palengke. Hindi mo pwedeng magkaroon ka ng cold storage na malaki sa tabi ng Palengke. So, we look at where we can add value and where normally cold chain is always dropped. And that's where we try to create a product portfolio that addresses that need.
Ano yung application nun dun sa Palengke? Sino ang magsa-set up ng storage sa Palengke?
Okay. So normally po, for example, ang inaaral po ngayon is, for example, we talk to the LGU.
Okay.
And of course, one of the focus of LGU is to provide a stable, healthy, fresh food to its community.
Okay.
But yung mga palengke natin walang cold storage. So normally after malapit na masira yung produkto, tinatapon na nila. So we normally do research and pupunta mismo kami sa palengke.
Okay.
We talk to the cooperatives if there are associations.
Okay, yung operators.
Yes po. Sila po yung binibigyan ng LGU, ng for example modular cold storage. Sila po nagma-manage, sila po nag-operate, sila po yung nagpaparenta per crate per day.
Sa possible rental.
Yes po, it's what we call CAAS, cooling as a service.
Wow. So not just LGUs, no? Let's say for example, gusto ko magkaroon ako ng storage doon sa isang palengke, no?
Pwede po.
So pwedeng yung mga umuupa doon sa palengke, pwede rin sila umupa ng storage for me.
Yes. And a per crate position per day.
Wow.
So imbis na ang traditional po natin, cold storage is per pallet position, ito po per crate.
Question, does the people in the palengkes, no, aware or nakikita ba nila yung need o magre-rent nga ba talaga sila?
Hindi po namin tinutuloy yung project pag wala po kasi tayong need. So talagang bago po namin i-propose sa ating LGU, kinakausap po namin yung actual na gagamit at magre-renta. Even to the point na magkano po ba ang sa tingin nyo per day na papayag po kayo na irenta yan. And we compute based on the price elasticity that the market is willing to pay for versus the amount that they're losing in terms of the produce that is getting nabubulok. Diba? So, lahat po yun, it's part of our study. Kaya kung mapansinin niyo po yung binigay po namin sa inyong details, kompleto po siya. It's because that's our role. That's our way of giving forward. Hindi po kami basta magbebenta ng basta-basta. Kasi gusto po namin make sure po namin na una-una magagamit yung produkto, at the same time, ma-ROI mo po siya. Karamihan po ng mga client namin actually, hindi po minsan sila yung gumagamit mismo kasi pinaparenta po din nila.
Pinaparenta. Magandang idea. Nagkaka-idea ako.
Opo.
Si Ricky, yung Palengke, San Polo.
Opo, yes po. At Antipolo po ako. Yes, please. At yun po yung aming produkto to make sure po na una-una, magagamit po yung ating produkto. At the same time, yung ating mismo nag-invest na negosyante, marirecoup po niya yung kanyang investment.
Okay. Sir, anything else na pwede natin ipakita rito?
Gusto lang po namin ipakita at para malaman niyo po na kompleto. Even the actually malalaki na nakita niyo po sa paleta. Malalaking na po yan malalaking compressors for huge traditional cold storages.
Okay.
So kung mapansin niyo po yung ating walls para siyang Lego. Kasi binubuo namin siya. So our product is 100% made and commissioned in the Philippines by Filipinos.
Wow.
And kompleto po, aside from the additional service, we also offer quality warranty.
Itong mga parts na to?
Yan sir, yung mga
small
maliliit.
parts?
Opo, yung mga maliliit. May mga bolts and nuts and then gasket and everything. Kompleto po yan.
So babaking, yan. Ito baba.
Ayan. Even the copper wires, kompleto po tayo.
Galing. Okay.
Tara sir.
Move tayo.
Pasok po tayo ulit sa kain tayo ng dragon fruit. Isang ng dragon fruit.
Alright.
Ayan.
Justin, ano naman to mga to?
Okay, so tulad po nito, Sir Buddy, kinompute na rin po namin ilang number of crates ang kasya sa loob ng modular cold storage.
Okay.
Then from there, makukompute mo ilan ang number of crates ang kaya mong ilagay para malaman mo kung magkano yung dapat mong ipresyo sa magre-renta per crate per day para makuha mo po yung operational cost ng araw-araw.
Wow.
So, hindi po kami basta-basta nagbibenta, talagang ginagawan po namin ng study yung bawat kliyente para po malaman namin, for example, freezer po ang ilalagay. Pag freezer po kasi, mas mataas ng konti, lalo pag full freezer, mas mataas po ng konti yung kinakain na kuryente compared sa chiller.
Okay.
Natural naman po yun. Of course, iba po yung presyo mo per crate per day pag chiller versus pag freezer. So, at the same time, pag freezer, karamihan po ng mga kliyente namin, high-end and high-value products like meat, wagyu, ribeyes, and even seafood po na high-value like tuna, even shrimps, some are sardines, karamihan din po yung shellfish like tawag dito yung ano kayong tawag?
Lobster?
Lobsters ang kliyente po namin.
Wow.
So even po yung drawing kung ilang panels po yung ilalagay in terms of gaano po ba katagal ang gusto mong i-hold ng temperature if there are any blackouts. So for example, sir, sa one of our clients in Bacolod, nung time nagkaroon sila ng blackout, laman po nung kanilang cold storage is lobster. Wala pong nasira. Naayos po yung produkto within 12 hours, naayos po yung kuryente within 12 hours. And they were very happy with the thermal battery.
Wow.
So may drawing kaming 20-footer, may drawing kaming 40-footer. Sir, Buddy, after po ba nito, meron po ba kayo?
Wala naman.
Kasi gusto mo namin yung imbitahan mag-lunch. Okay, sige ba? Tayo malapit lang naman. Sa Hong Kong date tayo. Hong Kong date yung pangalan ng restaurant.
Sir, Buddy, baka gusto niyo ng dragon fruit?
Sige, try natin.
Try natin.
Pero ilang days to? Ilang days to sa chiller?
Weeks na yan.
1 month?
1 month na ba?
Sobrang na to.
We're working with the government po, and they, the technical team has visited us already in order for for them to see how viable the product is. Ayan, ito yung po sariwang-sariwa pa.
Subukan natin.
Ano talaga siya yung, let's say for example, I think it's best for, maganda siya talaga yung ganun nakatagal para kung ikaw yung may-ari ng restaurant. Kasi yung, of course, the appearance, magbabago talaga eh.
Yes, sir.
The appearance, alam mo naman yung fresh market. First requirement is the appearance, no?
Yes,
so siguro
sir.
pag week lang pwede, pero pag yung months, I think it's more on the restaurant owner kasi regardless of the appearance ang importante quality yung inside.
Correct, sir. Ay, yung lasa.
Yung lasa.
Di ba? Ayan. Kuha tayo ng kahapon.
Maganda to, let's say for example, yung mga may dragon fruit farm, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Rather than ibibigay nila sa trader na murang-mura, di ba?
I-hold nila through.
I-hold na lang nila, and if they can create yung value-adding products,
yes,
rather than i-dispose nila as wholesale, dahil meron silang storage.
Correct. Actually, yun po. We're also doing a research right now in terms of another product in terms of dryer, solar dryer. So after kasi you hold post again, we are in the business of solving post-harvest losses.
Yes.
So aside from cold storage, another way for you to preserve the economic and quality is to process.
Like anong processing?
So for example, yung sa amin sir na pinapasok namin dito, nire-research namin solar dryer.
Ida-dry mo siya.
24/7 solar dryer. It's powered fully by the sun. Kahit gabi, pwede mo kang mag-dry. Bakit po? Kasi po, yung aming solar dryer, nakita niyo po yung PCM panel namin malamig. Meron din po kaming PCM panel mainit.
Mainit?
Yes. So, kahit pag naarawan po siya, na-charge na siya through the hot PCM, pwede mo pa rin mag-dry.
So, best naman yan for, let's say for example, chili.
Yeah,
diba?
so
or
herbs, spices, vegetables,
herbs, spices,
even fish.
Pwede
po.
Wow.
So parating na po yun, Sir Buddy, Ma'am Sofia, we will invite you again once we have it. So para makita yung po. And then actually, ang plano ho namin, de-deploy na ho namin, may order na po kami noon. So pag de-deploy, maganda, doon po namin kaimbitahan.
Yes.
Okay.
Shoutout natin kay Paul Alcoreza, yung mga Abra River Ranch Wagyu. Ayan, so
pwede po ito.
Pwede ka nang magkatay ng marami at store mo na lang lahat dito.
Ito po eksakto na pinapakita po namin na it holds the freshness and the quality of the produce. More than 3 weeks to a month.
1 month.
1 month na po. Sa loob po ng aming modular cold storage.
What's the maximum? Ilang months?
It really depends, Sir Buddy, sa produce.
Okay.
Opo. Kasi po, like for example, ang meat na negative 18, kahit 6 months
1 year.
yan. Depende po kasi may mga certain meats na nagde-degrade na naturally, nag-shrink. Kasi nagda-dry up yung water content niya, nawawala. So, meron pong mga certain meat na kahit gano'ng katagal okay lang. So depende po sa produce.
Okay.
In terms of vegetable,
But siguro naman yung 6 months na ubos mo na yun.
Depende po sa lakas natin kumain.
Hindi ka na marunong magbenta kung tumugal pa sa 6 months.
Yes po, tama po. So, yun po yung aming produkto. At the same time po, pag chiller, depende po. Normally, yung positive 5 to positive 8, yun po yung madalas na normally 3 months, matagal na yan. Pero po pag positive 15, kaya rin po yan hanggang 4 to 6 months po. So, depende po again sa produce. Tsaka tama kasi namin mo, Sir Buddy, siguro naman after 6 months, nabenta mo na yan, di ba? Or at least a controlled release like what you mentioned in order to protect the economic value of your produce and your harvest. So, yun po yung sinusubukan namin. And anong bang impact din nito sa kapwa Pilipino natin? It means that you will have a stable source and supply of food. That also helps in terms of maintaining cost. Diba? So it takes out the volatility and uncertainty out of the value chain. So yun po yung sinusolusyonan naming problema.
Maganda rin to kay Kenny doon sa Bulacan Dragon Fruit Depot. Diba? Yung if you plan na magkaroon ka ng mga stores sa mga juices ng dragon fruit. Yes. Diba? So during the harvest season, may store mo lahat.
Yes.
And then, ganun din, unti-unti mong rin-release as needed dun sa mga stores.
Yes po.
Kaya na lang.
Go! Mauna kayo, Sir Buddy. Susunod kami. Ayan.
Isa yung ating,
Okay lang po. Ako ititisyo ko na lang po, madam. Para po ano. Ayan. So, this is... Bro, do you know that it's a first time to eat dragon fruit? Dragon fruit? Oh.
It's your first time?
Yes!
Today?
Apo. Siya kumain kahapon eh.
Dapat matry mo yung ibang varieties. This is the ordinary variety.
Okay.
Ito yung Moroccan red.
Okay.
This is the most common variety.
Sa gulay ka nga, Sir Buddy. Alam na alam mo eh. Gulay at prutas. Any more questions po, Sir Buddy?
Ano pa? Ano pang yun? Okay. Yung pinaka-importante, of course, yung mga gustong magnegosyo nito, yung mga gustong mag-venture dito, gaano kalaki o kaliit, depende kasi yan, relative yan eh. Kung marami siyang pera, maliit.
Yes po.
So gaano kalaki, kaliit, yung investment, and the return on investment.
Okay.
Return on investment, kailan niya mababawi?
Sige po. So, sige. I heard two questions, Sir Buddy. So, first is, how much is the capital investment?
Okay.
Second is, what is the runway in terms of the return on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll answer it this way, sir. No? So, we actually go into a process to a client. So, for example, Sir Buddy, yung example mo kanina, ikaw yung, you're a pompano businessman, right? So, we normally go to your fund. We ask you details like, ilan po ba ang fingerlings nilalagay nyo kada square meter of your pond and whatnot. What are your costs in terms of operating it, your feeds and everything. So we get all your OPEX. Of course, we can sign an NDA if that makes you comfortable.
Okay.
From there, tinatanong po namin, gano'n po ba katagal normally ang iniisip nyo na i-hold yung inyong produkto? So, normally ba 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year?
I-interrupt lang kita doon. Kasi kaya na-mention ko yung pompano kasi nakarating ako sa isang pompano farm. Bihira lang naman sila meron.
Yes, sir.
Kasi imported yung semilla. It's not from the Philippines talaga. No? So, grow nila kasi rather than import the pompano na fish na na-harvest, they'd rather grow it here.
Yes.
So, in-import nila yung fingerlings. Now, dahil may season lang siya talaga para mabuhay siya, so may season kung kailan siya i-harvest. So, tons. Harvest, tons. Yes. And para maubos nila yung harvest nila, 1 year.
Okay.
Na unti-unting linalabas.
So, pag ganun po, tinatanong din namin if you have a space. Kung marami po kayong space at sabihin natin 100 tons sa pinag-usapan natin, we would really suggest a traditional cold storage. Medyo mas malaki po ng
traditional storage.
Yes, kasi 100 tons na eh.
Okay.
Pero pag for example, nilagay mo siya sa palengke and then you rent it out per pallet and yung isa po nating unit hanggang 4 tons po ang capacity.
4 tons?
Yes po.
Okay.
So, mababa siya for a 100-ton business. That's why yun po, we don't just sell. We provide a solution. We go through a process. We ask all your details. And then, that's the time na tatanong po namin, okay, gano'n po katagal ang produkto, anong temperatura ang i-hold natin. Then we will do our financials for you, present it to you. And if you get your approval, even tell you, okay, if you continue to sell it at this level and avoid the price elasticity, you'll get ROI in 3 years. So, pinakamabilis po na nakuha namin is sub 3 years kasi po ang nilalagay po nila Wagyu. So, malakas po.
Mas high value kasi yan.
Yes,
super
sir.
high value.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Pero pag ilalagay natin gulay, medyo matagal ng konti, up to 5 years. Which is a normal investment po. So, ang maganda po dito, mayroon po tayong warranty, kasama niyo po kami. Pag may concerns, you can call us. We will help you along the way and make sure that you get your ROI. So, tinatanong din po namin kung ikaw ba ang gagamit or ipaparenta mo siya per crate.
Okay.
Iba
so, paparenta, iba yung business model.
Mas mabilis pong makukuha yung
ROI.
ROI.
Okay.
So, lahat po yun tinatanong namin, kaya po,
Kung ikaw may-ari ng restaurant,
if I have
Iba rin.
at least 5 branches, it would make sense for me.
it will make sense.
Yes. Kasi mangyayari po, parang kakaroon ako mini-commissary eh.
Commissary.
Di ba?
Yeah, exactly.
Sarili ko na po yan eh. Di
Oo.
ba? And you can actually put this anywhere where you can also do your processing before you deliver to your...
Stores.
Yes.
So, how much?
So, yun, like I said, sir, depende po talaga. So, we have a range normally. So, ang pinakamura ko namin nasa 10-footer. So, again, depende po kung chiller, freezer, na umaabot po siya ng almost 2 million. Up to the level of, depende sa need mo, umaabot kami ng 10 million. So, bakit po ang laki ng range? No?
Okay.
So, depende po kasi yan kung yung area nyo po ba, gusto nyo naka-grid, gusto nyo po naka-solar, gusto nyo po ba naka-genset. Yung battery alone, pag gusto mo ng full off-grid, yung baterya pa lang po, 2 million na eh. Diba? So,
Lahat yun, ipoprovide niya lahat yun.
all system po ito.
Wow.
Solutions po siya. That's why it's a tripartite. 3 kumpanya po ang nagsama-sama para gawin po yung solusyon na to. Hindi po siya...
Hindi yung, ito ibibigay mo tapos poproblemahin niya yung
Yes.
source of energy, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Ganun.
So we even up to the level po na pag when we do our study with you, like for example, may genset po yung iyong produkto na bibilin sa amin, titingnan po namin sa mo pwedeng i-source yung diesel. Ganun pong level yung aming interaction with our clients. Kaya ganun na lang din po yung credibility namin towards our clients.
Solution talaga.
Yes po. So we're more of their business partner and consultants rather than supplier.
Yeah. Madami na kayo na-installan.
Medyo ano na po. Marami, hindi lang po namin pwedeng sabihin lahat. But of course, like we said, when we do an NDA, we want to make sure that we uphold our commitment to our clients. So kayo din po, pag meron po kayong kliyente na mag-reach out sa amin through Agribusiness, we will uphold our commitment in terms of our NDA. So but meron lang po yan, may 40-footer, may 20-footer, may kausap po kami ng 10-footers lang, pero marami. So meron po kasi 10-footer lang kasi gusto nila parang sa branch lang nila, and then marami po 100 branches.
Food chain ba itong mga to?
Yes po. Either food chain, hotels, hospitals. So meron din po kami kliyente, positive 5 degrees dahil gamot ang gusto nang ilagay. So yun po, maliit lang ang kailangan nila, hindi kailangan ng 20
Oo, kasi liliit lang ng ano yan.
Pero sobrang mahal po kada 1,000 kada gamot. So depende po sa kailangan po nila. So yun po, price will really vary depending on your needs, and we can compute the ROI whether you will use it for your own business and operations or you want to do it like per rent per crate.
Maganda yung for rent, no?
Naka-as model, cooling as a service.
Ganda.
I hope I was able to answer all your questions. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagbisita sa amin. And sana po nakapagdagdag po kami ng kaalaman.
Yeah, it's something na bago, no? Yun naman ang gusto namin sa Agribusiness na may offer kami lagi na new information to the viewers.
Yes po. And maraming salamat po. Next time that we will invite you in order for your viewers to see it in action, pag may pumayag po na na-deploy po namin na pwede pong bisita, we will invite you again.
Yeah. So, on a lighter note naman, paano kayo naging business partners? Ayan.
Sige, kayo naman sumagot.
Actually, it's very funny how me and John met is through online friends, through video games.
Home shop.
So it was very funny, very far from agriculture, diba? Tapos doon kami nag-meet. Tapos he came up to meet one day kasi he joined yung company nila. And he knows na yung, we have an IT company. So yeah, we can collaborate, we can make something kasi we're trying to expand, right? So what happened was, so we all met and we came up with this idea na, we should make a bigger cold storage unit. Na hindi lang yung panels and yung big cold storage, but yung middles in between, kind of in between. All of us work together to make it. So we said, okay, I do the software, he does the do the PCM panel, and then someone does the cold storage unit. And then we can adjust it to whatever our client needs.
Yes.
So that's where we started from, and that's how we got it. And then yung goal ng company natin.
Ganun.
So na-realize mo how big is the need for agriculture as far as yung IT is concerned?
Oh yes, for sure. I definitely saw, especially I was really surprised na, laki pala ng food waste, like 1/3 of food waste is due to improper storage.
Yeah.
So I said, doon ko na-realize na this thing, what we're doing, it will really help everyone in the Philippines.
Tsaka sir, yung food quality rin, yun yung gustong-gusto namin.
Yung food quality.
Yes sir. Actually sir, like similarly, no, sabi mo nga po ni Hiro, eto po, kaibigan po kami, no, nung nagsimula po to. Pero ako po, nung nagsimula po kami, really wanted to maintain the food quality. Na-remember ko po dati, napunta po ako ng dragon farm, no? Dragon fruit farm. Pag sinubukan niyo po yung fresh dragon fruit, at yung dragon fruit na binebenta mismo sa mga tindahan, palengke or the like, ang laki ng difference.
Yeah.
And usually, may temperature increase na nangyayari in between. So sabi namin, paano namin matutulungan yung mga consumers natin na kaya nilang masubukan yung fresh dragon fruit kahit na ilang araw na nakalipas, no? Kaya pumunta po ako, kasama ko po si Justin, and sabi namin, pare, let's work together so that we can maintain yung quality na to at ma-provide natin sa mga kababayan natin mga Pilipino. So, yun po yung vision po namin na makatulong, right? And since renewable energy din po kami, right? Doon po kami sa, compliant po kami sa UN SDG, right? United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, right? And nakatulong po tayo sa mundo, right? Sa Earth po. And makatulong din po tayo sa mga kababayan po natin. Yun po talaga yung gusto namin. Right?
Sino nagano ng idea na to complete yung...
Sige.
Kasi ang maganda, iba-iba yung expertise eh.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Pero in what applicable for diba yung storage ng agri products.
Yes po. So we actually met last November of 2023 to sit down the three parties, Unity Marketing Corporation, Marcos Technologies Inc., and EdgeCom. We sat down and said, we want to do a project together. Then what we see is a certain problem, which is post-harvest loss at the end of the value chain. When we discussed and spoke about it, we started with all the plans, drawings and whatnot. And sabi nga po nung aming isang partner, iba yung drawing lang versus sa actual unit.
Yes.
So ginawa ko namin, nagbuo kami ng unit. By April of 2024, buo na po yan. Yes.
So in operations yung partnership ninyo for it's just a month or years?
We started November 2023. So almost 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
Mag-anniversary kayo?
Yes po.
Yung kagandahan po kasi is that since tatlo po kaming expert, we already know, alam po namin kung anong dadalhin po namin sa operational process po natin.
Yes.
So since you're working with the experts, mas madaling mag-ideate tsaka mag-build po ng project ito. So yun po yung reason bakit
Sama-sama po kami. And kanya-kanya po, alam po talaga namin na pagdating sa, for example, pagdating sa technical products in terms of the hardware, we really refer to Unity Marketing.
Yeah.
When it comes to the technology of the thermal panel, that's where we step in. When it refers to the software and IT aspect, we really refer to EdgeCom.
Yeah.
So ang maganda po doon, when we sit down and plan together with the client, different perspectives and different experts po ang makukuha nila. Diba? Kasi nandun po kami as a group para ko tumulong.
Sa akin, ang comment ko, kaya maganda yung partnership nyo kasi para sa akin, ang partnership nag-work kung each partner may kanya-kanyang expertise rather than iisa yung expertise ninyo kasi magkakaroon ng parang silipan. Ano bang nagawa niya? Anong nagawa
Friction.
niya? Kasi pare-pare sa expertise. Pero kung iba-iba kayo na expertise, diba? Lahat kayo ginagawa niyo expertise niyo towards the success of the partnership.
And we can even say that I think the foundations of our partnership is trust among partners. Tiwala talaga. That we trust each other, that when you say that there is a problem like this, that the price is this, we trust each other.
Yeah.
So yun po yung pinaka-importante sa akin.
Trust and confidence.
Yes, sir. Yan po.
Yeah,
Right?
it makes sense.
Thank you, Sir Buddy. Maraming salamat po. Excited po namin kayo imbitahan dun sa deployed units natin.
Okay.
Okay? Let's have lunch, sir.
Sige.
Okay
Okay na
na
tayo.
tayo?
Okay na tayo. Okay na yung content natin. Kaya natin 2 episodes.
Oo, kaya.
Kaya naman.
I-edit na lang ni Madam.
Siya.
Kayo ba na? Kayo din editor, sir? Okay. Sir Buddy.
Dadaan sa akin.
Sir, ang ganda yan. Sir Buddy, bigay po sa iyo to. And then, I think I have your email naman. Send po namin lahat ng details, even the drawing, send everything. Sir Buddy.
No need.
No need na.
Oo, kasi kung ano yung na-capture, yun na yun.
Okay,
Kasi
sige. Baka kasi kailangan mo lang.
Just streaming yung mga unwanted or may nasabi na ayaw nyo pasama.
Okay.
It's more on that.
Sige po. So Sir Buddy, yung price talaga really depends on na kailangan ng produkto.
Yeah, I understand.
Kaya ang laki nung gap ng difference. Sensya na. Sige po, kain po tayo. Sa ano po tayo? Hong Kong date sa UN Square. Mga ano po lang yun? Mga 7 minutes away from here?
We just follow you siguro.
Sige sir, pwede
Sige,
naman.
sir.
Gusto mo mag-one car na lang muna tayo? Let's
Okay.
just use yours or
Sure.
your car, whichever.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah?
If you don't mind, ilang taong ka na siguro?
Oo. 26.
Ikaw? 27. Ako sir, malayo na ako. 35 na ako sir.
Okay.
Baka
Because
tayo-
kuya.
Okay na sir, kukunin ko na yung kuya kaysa tito. Kukunin ko na yan. Kukunin ko na yung kuya. So, although, ano po, yung partners po namin from Unity Marketing, or the owner, is sa 40 plus na. So, siya po yung kuya namin. Kung mo talaga, we have different generations of partnerships, and it gives different perspectives also, and some level of maturity from all of us. So, I think balance yung level of maturity and level of hunger for innovation. So, yun yung importante sa team sa amin. Collaboration and trust, like you said.
Yeah.
Sige, sir. Kain
Okay,
tayo,
sir.
sir.
Agribusiness merch is now available on Shopee and Lazada. Agribusiness, how it works. Instruct, inspire, succeed.